Just a few weeks ago, the United States voted for a second time to not elect its first woman president. Everywhere, women's rights and women's progress is under attack, overtly and subtly. But I want you to know that I am, and always will be, a proud feminist.
I didn't even have to give him reasons. I'm not running again. It's 4 years. I'm not getting a pension. I'm not getting anything. I just don't want to do this. He said, well, that was the same day that Jody Wilson-Raybould had stepped down. He couldn't have two women of color leave at the same day.
That's what he told you.
It's
really?
Like, dude, that's not my problem.
Yeah. That was his first response to your...
Yes.
You will always have an ally in me and in my government.
Yeah. Hello. Another little ego trip from the feminists? What? Oh, sorry, Loretta.
Good evening. You're watching government-funded news. Shit's f***ed this week. Shocking news from the House of Commons last week as Liberal MP Chandra Arya accuses fellow Liberal and his caucus colleague Diwali of threatening to f*** him up in the House of Commons. The incident occurred after Dhaliwal attempted to achieve unanimous consent on a motion to declare the 1984 anti-Sikh riots in India as a genocide. This is what the f***ing Liberals are fighting each other about. 40-year-old events that happened in India. What the f*** does that have to do with Canada? Do they not have any more pressing concerns?
The last projected deficit was $40 billion, and Finance Minister Chrystia Freeland pledged to keep it below that for the last fiscal year, describing it as one of 3 fiscal anchors. Today, though, she only committed to meeting one of those so-called anchors, and it wasn't the deficit.
Fuck. Bad news last week for any owners of the Browning M3 aircraft gun, as it was on top of the list of newly banned firearms announced by the Liberals. Despite being a 1930s-era machine gun designed to be attached to an aircraft, the Browning M3 was on the same list as low-powered rifles designed to kill varmints. A sure indicator that this is a well-thought-out policy, which is not at all a cynical political strategy. Hey, that's not in the script. Don't ad-lib. And now for our recurring segment, Most Racist Anti-Racism, where we find the most egregiously racist example of someone pretending to fight racism. This week's Most Racist Anti-Racism goes to the University of Winnipeg for somehow managing to convince themselves that literal segregation by skin color is somehow not racist. Congratulations, you racist idiots. You're retarded. The extremely bigoted mayor of Emo Township in Ontario has had his bank account garnished to force compliance of a $5,000 fine levied against him personally for the town council's decision not to celebrate Pride Month by flying a gay pride flag on town property. Apparently, the absence of a flagpole was not deemed relevant in the decision to fine the mayor. Well, you know you're oppressed when someone is forced to actively celebrate you, or the government will steal their money.
Hey, Cedric, Bob. This guy won't wear a ribbon.
Who? Who doesn't want to wear the ribbon?
The Senate Finance Committee was told that the much advertised upcoming GST tax holiday implemented by the Liberals will save the average Canadian $4.51. Wow! I mean, how can I show my support for the Liberals for saving me so much money? Let's go to their website. What kind of merch do they have? Oh, I could almost afford a lapel pin with all those savings. Thanks, Trudeau. Jesus, $45 for 2 beer glasses? No wonder our country's f***ed. Well, that's all the time we have tonight. Thanks for watching GoFU News. And remember, our opinions are the only right ones. And if you don't agree with them, you're a disgusting racist. Good night.